Hello, 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 hello. It's your boy, it's your boy, it's your boy, it's your boy, it's your boy Luca. How you guys been doing? So today I thought I would start off with, just a little Reddit, am I the asshole? That's our theme for today. Am I the asshole from Reddit? So before we dive into it, I just want to thank you guys for watching my video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends. Let them know what I'm trying to do over here. And I hope you guys enjoy the video. All right, let's jump right into it. So first we have, am I the asshole for refusing to give money for my daughter's wedding? Okay, just by the beginning. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, maybe. So let's go. It says, I, 41 male, met my wife, 40 female, 2 years ago and recently married. She has two kids from her previous relationship, Claire, 16 female, and Tiff, 24 female. Claire and I got along very well, but Tiff never liked me. She has called me every curse under the sun as she thinks I am the reason for her mom and her dad breaking up. Damn. Oh, shit. I didn't know we were starting off that hard. Uh, Their dad passed away 1 year ago. After that, Tiff's hate for me increased even further. Every time I go out on a date with my wife, she looks at me as if I'm committing some crime. I have tried to build a bridge with her, gave her some space, and tried to engage in every positive way my therapist has suggested. But she declined. I also offered family counseling, but to no avail. She really sounded like a little bitch. Excuse my language. I mean, she sounded like a little bleak. I don't think I can do this anymore. However, she has no problem using gifts I buy during Christmas or her birthdays. You know what? Let me mind my business, cause girl. We're gonna drink our water and mind our business. So he goes on to say, her wedding is coming up next month. She and my wife search and are now fixated on this expensive venue. They expect me to pay for it, which I would have, but Claire recently told me that Tiff said a few days ago that she's finally happy that she doesn't have to see my ugly home breaking face anymore. Whoa, rude. That's very, very rude. She also goes on to say, he also goes on to say, after 2 years of constant hate, I think I can't take it anymore. So I refused to pay and told them that since Tiff believes that I am the reason for all of her problems, she can ask for money from her dad's relatives. From her dad's relatives. Since then, she has been crying and called me vengeful, mean bastard. Whoa, who proved all her views about me from the start. Now both my wife and Tiff are calling me an asshole. So am I the asshole? Okay, here's my opinion. Here's my opinion. Um, I don't think he's an asshole because you tried to support, you tried to reach out, you tried to support. He really tried to be the father, father figure. After before her dad died and after her dad died. But she's just being a little bitch. I mean, that's just I can't help that she's a little bitch. I can't help that. Okay, so depend okay, so here's a comment that says, depending on how your finances are, split with the mother, she can pay for the venue if it's that important to her. Tiff is an adult and she had no problem in being horrible to you. Can't bite the hand that feeds you and expect it to give it freely. I agree with that comment. I totally agree with that comment because he's like giving her gifts for her birthday and for Christmas, and yet she's still talking about him, trashing him, telling him he's not a good father. I'm like, girl, I don't know. Another comment says, "You're not the asshole, and I believe that one should not expect their parents to pay for their wedding." Agree, very, very much agree. But one little side note, I also think that OP got married very fast. Okay. He only knows his wife for 2 years and they are already married. Maybe it would have been also better to wait a bit with getting married. I mean, but that's their life. If they, what if they fell in love at first sight? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Let's one more comment, and then we're gonna move on. Oh, oh, there are no more comments. Okay. All right. There's no more comments. Oh, yeah, yeah, no more comments. Okay, let's move on. So our next one says, am I the asshole for telling my mom am I the asshole for telling mom she will no longer see wife or baby? Okay. Well, let's get into it. My wife hates confrontation. She never stands up for herself. She won't argue with anyone ever. I mean ever. She will let you walk all over her and then apologize to you. It used to be infuriating because she is the sweetest soul and she just lets people say whatever they want to her and she doesn't deserve it. But after talking, there is a good reason behind it. So we are working together to fix this problem. I mean, I don't necessarily, maybe it is a problem. I don't know. That's not on me. I don't know. It used to well, wow, okay. Well, one thing, she always felt afraid, not because she didn't want to be, but she knew it caused confrontation. Was breastfeeding anywhere anywhere but the house or in the bathroom or the closet, and we will keep a blanket. She breastfeeding in the closet? In a, that ain't my business. Let's continue. It took a lot explaining, but unless she is uncomfortable. Oh, it took a lot explaining, but unless she is uncomfortable with breastfeeding out, there is no reason to hide in the bathroom. We're at my mother's house. I don't have the best relationship with her, but my wife thinks it's important, and I enjoy talking to my dad. So we were over with the baby, chatting with my father and my mother, cooking. As they are talking, she started feeding. Baby was eating and she put the blanket over her slightly. Dad has 6 kids and he couldn't give less of a shit. He looked away for a moment and she could get stimulated and engage back in conversation without an issue. My mother comes in, gasps, and goes on a rant. She says that it's disgusting, and if she was to do that, she should have gone home, especially in front of her husband, who apparently looks uncomfortable, and it's rude to do that when you know people are around that don't like it. Dad cut her off, saying to keep him out of it, and feeding a baby wasn't his issue. She ignored, continued ranting, saying she needs to be respectful of herself and moreover when she's at other people's house. You know, let I'm gonna hold my comments. I stopped her. I said that she needed to get lost or get over it. She had 6 kids who she undoubtedly did the same thing with, and this was just her way of taking her anger out, but she's not going to do it on her. I said that she was being a hypocritical a hole. Oh, damn, you talk to your mother like that? Now, see, if it were my mama, I don't care. My mom would have slapped me 6 ways to Friday. She was being a hypocritical a hole, and that this is the last time she's seeing her wife or the baby. This happened once and not going to happen again. Then she said she was just in a bad mood and she was sorry. She took it out on her and she's welcome to do whatever she likes and whatever she needs. I told her she should have thought about that before, then went to my wife who mid rant left to the bathroom in hysterics. I feel her though, but didn't want to interrupt the baby's eating. We sat in the bathroom for a while until the baby was done. She stopped crying. Oh, she was crying. We left. My dad said I will be. We left. My dad said I would be more reasonable than he would have. Ooh, because I'm pretty sure that the girl. Mm. Mom sent me tons of messages. Family is telling me I'm being dramatic and that it wasn't that big of a deal and that serious. And I was being entirely unreasonable. And if my wife was that hurt by it, she needs to grow thicker skin. She didn't even actually have an issue. She was just being mean. I think I was right in what I did, but am I the asshole? Girl, okay. For what I gotta say, applauds to him. Applauds. Yes, sticking up for your wife. Yes. Period. As he should. Now, the mother, she's just being a bitch. She kissed my ass because she's just being a bitch. But like the mother was so wrong. Like you've had children, you know that if a if a mother is breastfeeding, that she it and some other see, I don't know how to say about this because my thing is, why would you even do that in the first place? Like you had kids, you know how it is. And now that she's self-conscious about breastfeeding in public, that just makes it even worse. But let's see, comments. Um Okay, so here's one comment that says, "No, you're not the asshole. Not even close. How is something the mother did with multiple kids willingly such a disgusting thing?" That's true though. Like I was saying, she had children, so I'm pretty sure she's done the same thing. Someone commented and said, LOL, she probably bottle fed hers. I mean, I don't know. But all I gotta say is that she was being such a horrible person. Like that is so wrong. Like I do not think anyone should be doing that. Like that is so wrong. Okay, it says, am I the asshole for changing all the locks in my house without letting my mom know? Well, it depends. It depends, but let's go. It says when I 23 male was 15, my dad died. My mom 48 female didn't wait that long to start over and moved her new partner in 2 months later. No ma'am. No ma'am. No ma'am. No ma'am. No ma'am. You no. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey. Give me that plate cuz you cannot have that. 2 months? 2 months after his dad died, his mom moved in another partner. See, me in my mind, I would have said, yes, she was cheating on his daddy way before he died. Way before he died, she was cheating on him. Way before. Ain't no way in hell you been married and 2 months later, you just move in another man right after your husband died and you had a child with that man. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No ham, no turkey, no stuffing, no greens, no mac and cheese. No, give me that plate. Because no, you can't eat it. No. Let's continue. My dad left everything to me and not even a dime to her. They were not married. My dad, oh, okay. I take back what I said. They weren't married. They weren't married. But still, dang, y'all. My dad's wills was so structured that she couldn't change it, and she attempted even to ask me to pass over one of the properties to her to show my new dad that he was welcome. I wouldn't even. if I couldn't even if I wanted to, because my dad will was specific that I must be 21 to have access to everything he left. Smart dad, smart dad, smart dad. This dude had kids, 18 male and 19 female. Their ages now, and my mom prioritized them to keep him happy. You know what? His mama sounded much like a pick me choose me girl right now. I mean, she wasn't like abusive or neglectful, but she tended to favor them. They went on trips, and even if she didn't tell me not to go, she'd say something between the lines of, "Wouldn't you like to go to your grandparents, my dad's parents better?" I mean, I'm not stupid, and I know she didn't want me there. Yo, that's some bull. I hate I hate parents like that. Not just saying because fathers do that too. They get a new wife and they start catering to their new wife's children if they have children, to please their new wife. Or mothers do the same. They get a new husband or a new boo thing or whoever, and they to start pleading to the children to please your partner. No, ma'am. You got a child of your own. Children, child or children, to make a plural that you got more than one. You need to raise your child. Where were we? When I turned 17, she asked me to leave my own house because I kept fighting with her dude, and I also reminded him of whose house it was when he wanted to play the man of the house. I also called him Johnny Corny. Oh, I like that. My grandparents told me to avoid confrontation, so I went to live with them. My mom would visit me often and tell me how much she loved, but she needed to keep peace at home. Girl, ain't that much peace in the hell if you send your child to live with their grandparents. Girl. After college, I decided to check my properties and also the one that my mom is living in. I wanted to renovate it and rent it since it was a good one and can help me afford my master's. I went there to inform my mom, but no one was there. Later, I found out they went on vacation. I called her, but she didn't answer, so I proceeded to change the locks, mainly to officially take possession. They arrived yesterday and couldn't get in. Of course, they called me, but I wasn't on the town. I went to I went to the house because some renovation works will start in a few weeks. I was in the backyard and my mom came in furious, yelling at me, saying how I dared to do such a thing. Girl, so we talked, and I let them know that they have 2 weeks to leave. Her husband at a unemployed. Oh, sorry, I can't. I want to laugh so bad. An unemployed. Oh, sorry, self-employed husband was furious. My mom and stepdaughter started crying because the girl is pregnant. Oh, sorry, but I made up my mind. My mom's family is shaming me, but I'd like to know if I'm the asshole. My mom called me today saying we should talk. I say he right in 100%. I say he is right 100%. 100%. When I say 100%, I mean 100% to the T. Because not only did they treat you like you wasn't a part of the family, she was telling you, oh, basically telling you that she really don't want you part of the family. I mean, if you read between the lines, because she got her new man, and she thinks she got it all, and girl, I could never do such a thing to my children. Could never do such a thing because why would you send your child with your parents or even tell, like, if we go back, she was basically telling him something along the lines like if they would want to go on vacation as a family, she would say something on the lines was, wouldn't I like to go to my grandparents, my dad's parents better? I mean, I'm not stupid. I knew she really didn't want me there. Agreeable. But I mean, I don't think he's an asshole. I don't. I really don't, because I think it was his property that his dad left him. I think he had every absolute right. Um okay, we're going to read a couple comments. Um Someone says, not the asshole, because as a minor you were kicked out of your own house and made a secondary priority. As an adult, you're now doing what you couldn't do back then. Make sure you're doing everything legal so they can't make things harder on you. I'm wondering if your father knew something, was like, it's going to happen, that's why you got everything. I agree. See, I was thinking about that when he left the everything to him, and like structurally how he could access and how she couldn't access shit. I think that's what it was. Because yeah, I mean, all I gotta say is I totally agree with him. Totally agree. Totally agree. But yeah, that's all for today, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hopefully be back tomorrow with another video. Have fun, enjoy yourself. Live life. See you guys on the next go round.